Good afternoon, everyone. I am Aishwarya Patdare, Assistant Professor in Computer Science and Engineering at DYPCET College of Engineering. It is my privilege to introduce our distinguished speaker, Dr. Pralhad Gavali, Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at DYPCET College of Engineering and Technology, Kolhapur. Dr. Gavali holds a PhD from Vellore Institute of Technology, VIT, and brings more than 19 years of experience in teaching, research, and academics in the field of computer science and engineering. His research expertise span various cutting-edge domains including artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, high-performance computing, generative AI, blockchain technology, and software engineering. He has made significant contribution to research with over 20 publications in reputed SCI, SCIE, Scopus Index journals, IEEE conference, and elsewhere book chapters. He is also the holder of 3 design patents and 2 utility patents, reflecting his commitment to innovation and technological advancement. Dr. Gavri has received research scholarship worth 2 lakh from VIT Vellore and actively serves as an editor, reviewer, and researcher in emerging areas of AI and deep learning. His technical expertise includes hands-on experience with Python, TensorFlow, Keras, PyTorch, CUDA GPU computing, and various machine learning frameworks. His excellence has been recognized through various prestigious honors such as the Par Excellence Award at NCQC 2016 and the Distinguished Award at NCQC 2015. He is also a life member of the Indian Society for Technical Education. Beyond research, Dr. Gavi has successfully organized numerous faculty development programs, workshops, technical events, and industry academic initiatives. He is deeply passionate about mentoring faculties and students in AI-driven research, scholarly publishing, research paper writing, and emerging technologies. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Dr. Pralhad Gauri. We are honored to have him with us today and look forward to gaining valuable insights from his expertise and experience. Now, I request Dr. Gauri to start with the session.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
So, very good afternoon to all. Hello, am I audible?
Sir, can you please give us 2 minutes? We'll start with the session. So you can continue.
Okay, thank you, Aishwarya ma'am. So, first of all, I am very much happy for giving me this opportunity. So that's why I would like to thankful to the entire organizing committee of CSC department, our HOD, Dr. Adhika ma'am. So before starting our session, our today's session is nothing but our emerging the different areas, how exactly the different opportunities we people want to do in terms of our research point of view. Nowadays, if you consider on the emerging research opportunities, so some of the questions definitely arises in our mind like that, why research has become more important than ever before. So whenever we are talking about such things, day-to-day life, there is a rapidly changing technologies are going to be involved. The technology transformation has done day by day. And almost we are here about key day to day life, the emerged technologies are come. Now the if we look 10 years back, the people are talking about the emerging technology like cloud computing, big data, and IoT at that time. But now the today's area, it will be shifted in terms of the industry and organizational perspective view. Now today the total focus is shifted towards the artificial intelligence, generative AI, large language models, digital healthcare, in terms of the smart agricultures, cryptocurrency, crypto security, quantum computing, and many more related with the sustainable development. Now the question is like that, these are not just the trending topics, why they are not going to be represent the future of research and innovation. So definitely we all are think about it. It will be change all the emerging fields like healthcare, education, agriculture, industry as well. So the things related with this emerging urge, that definitely it should be shifted, and that definitely as a new beginner, or although we are the experienced people, one questions are always arise in our mind: why research matters? Definitely. So before start my presentation, I would like to ask one questions to all of you. Is research is only about publishing papers? Definitely you people give the reply in chat. Whether the research is only about publishing paper? Okay, somebody says no. Any other? Any other reply? So obviously, the thing is like that. No, research is much more than writing and publishing the papers. There are n number of things are related with the research, and we will begin to rapidly change the world's problems, and we are trying to find out the innovative solutions, because as the technology are emerged, so definitely there will be the opportunity to work on a new problem, and there is the opportunity to do the new research. Now the next question related with that, what are the current challenges we are facing in terms of research? If you see the current challenges, those we are facing in terms of the research, is nothing but some of the questions always keep in your mind while starting any kind of research, or as a beginner, or even though we are experienced people, we are definitely try to find out the solution of such a question. Now the first question is like that: where should I start? Second, which research topics should I choose? How do I identify a research gap? Which data set should I use for my research? Which journal is suitable for my work? And even though I have spent more than 5 to 6 months in writing a particular manuscript, why my manuscript is going to be rejected? So based on this, all the questions or challenges we are going to be solved, and we are trying to find out the solutions related with these challenges and questions in our today's session. So I will start my session by sharing my PPTs. Whether my slide is visible to all?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Now we will see today the related with the emerging techniques, why emerging research are important, what are the different research opportunity across the domains, emerging technologies and innovations related with the different areas, research problem identification, what are the role of AI in research and how exactly we are using the different AI technologies, funding and grant publications and patents, and finally, why not we people having some sort of collaboration or different collaboration opportunity and related with the future direction of research. Now, the before start my presentation, I would like to ask one question to all the participants. what is in your mind? What is exactly research? So please reply in a chat. What is research? Just I want to see your ideas related with the research. What is research? Can any reply? So there is a one request to all the participants. I would like to try make the session interactive. So somehow I would like to ask some questions for the sake of purpose of understanding only. You just reply me. One or two replies is also sufficient for me. Then I will go move forward. Is there anybody? What is research? New ideas to come and execution of new ideas. One answer. Any other? So my second question is like that. How many of you publish the papers in reputed journal? Already published your papers in reputed journals. Okay, some reply has come. Good. Now my second question is like that. How many of you want to publish your paper in Scopus Index journal or some sort of reputed journal? Okay, some reply has come. Good. Now my in line with this all, my next question is like that. How many of you interested related with the research funding opportunities? Okay, some replies also come. Okay, good. Now the entire my session is related with this all the aspects we will discuss in terms of emerging fields or emerging areas. Okay, so we will start our presentation. So first we are considering what is exactly research is. Now whenever we are talking about the research, research is a systematic, scientific and creative process of identifying the problem, exploring the opportunities and generating new knowledge and developing innovative solutions that contribute to academia, industry and society. So research is not only a single term. There is a systematic process behind this. Some sort of scientific evidence will be there, and we are creating the systematic process which are going to be followed whenever we people want to do some sort of research. There is a one quote which is used by Albert Einstein. He always say like that: research is seeing what everybody else has seen and thinking what nobody else has thought. Means it's behind the thinking of some of the people. Those are just look and some type of the options will be there. So it simply transforms idea into the knowledge and knowledge into the innovation. In terms of the simplicity, research is always been some sort of transformation of existing knowledge into the new kind of innovation. Now the next thing is like that. What are the key objectives related with the research? So here I am going to be listed some of the key objectives like discovery of new knowledge, solve real world problems which is beneficial for a society, drive innovations and technologies, new emerge technologies we are going to be included that validate and extend existing knowledge and create societal and industrial impact. So these are the some of the major key objectives behind the any kind of research. Now what exactly the research process is means the questions those are arises in our mind to find out the final conclusions about particular that research. There is a step by, that's why we have stated like that it is a systematic stepwise process. Okay, the first step is like that: identify the research problem. This is the one of the challenging tasks for all the beginners as well as the experienced people. See how exactly we people can identify our research problem because of these rapidly change technologies. The second thing is like that: conduct a literature review. So once our topic is finalized, our problem statement is finalized, how exactly we are conducting a literature review? what type of methods we are using it, and what type of tools we are using it. This is the some of the challenging tasks for all of us. Third thing is like that, formulate hypothesis or research questions. So once the literature review is completed, we are focusing on the research gap, whether we are identifying the correct research gap, whether we are getting the current solution, current problems related with the particular that domain, and about that domain, we are formulated the hypothesis as well as research questions. After getting such some of the objectives, we are concentrated on the research methodology. Nowadays, n number of technologies are there. So which technology is suitable for which research? This is the one of the challenging tasks. Now, once we are find out the technology, definitely we are focusing on the data collection. Data sets, whether it will be real data sets or with it will be the available data set. Now, properly analysis of data, what kind of tools we are going to be used for the proper analysis of particular that data, whether it is to be the systematic analysis process behind this, and finally we are draw the conclusion which is different than the earlier the research those are carried out in this particular domain, whether it will be findings will be beneficial in terms of the different parameters. Now this is the complete research systematic process and every research we are going to be follow. Now what are the good characteristics of research? The thing is like that, systematic and logical. We are always talking about research should be systematic and logical one. It should be novel and innovative. It should be evidence based. This is the most important concept. Evidence based research should be there, otherwise your research will be considered as a fake research. Ethical and reliable, some sort of ethical principles we are followed in terms of the reliability, reproducible, and it should be a impact oriented. These are some of the good characteristics related with the research. Now, as I have started my session related with what is the outcome of particular that research. It is not just a publication. Publication in terms of reputed journals, index, good quality of index journal is not like that. It will be related with the patents. It will be give the opportunity to related with the funded projects. It will be gives the opportunity related with the startups and innovation to start, then societal impact, and finally academic excellence. So for the sake of achieving all this outcome, research is very much important. That's why we are concentrating on some of the emerging research areas where such a kind of opportunities are available with related with what is their impact and how exactly we are going to be move forward related with each and every aspect or outcomes related with the research. There is one simple quote which are given in terms of emerging research transform is like that. Emerging research transform innovate ideas into impactful solutions for the future. Means the people those are having their innovative ideas, it's not only the innovative ideas, it should be transformable into the solutions. Impact, it's not only the solution, it should be a impactful solutions for the future point of view, or it will be beneficial for the society as well as academia as well as the industry point of view. Okay. Now, why emerging research matters? Now the question is like that, we are doing the different emerging research, but why it matters? What are the key reasons behind that? The most important key we people select the reasons behind that, address global challenges. There are n number of challenges are there: climate change, healthcare, energy, food security, like that. Second, there are innovation and technology advancement, greater funding opportunity from government and industry. N number of the or thousands and millions crore rupees are available with the government funding is are there related with the industries also. Higher research impact and citations, those are really wants to do their research throughout the world web. Then promote the interdisciplinary and collaborate with the other researchers for the societal benefits. Enhance career growth and academic excellence. So this is the main task. Probably as we are a faculty member, that's why we are just concentrated on these aspects also. Supports patent status and technology transfers. Such things are also there. And finally, contribute to sustainable development goals and SDG. So nowadays, if you consider on the NBA rules and regulations, sustainable development goals align with our sustainable development goals, we are find out the emerging fields and the different technology related with the SDGs. So how exactly this all matches? The next thing, So these are the different emerging research areas are there where exactly we are contributing. The first area is nothing but artificial intelligence. Second one is nothing but healthcare and life sciences. Third one is nothing but agriculture and food technology. Then environment and sustainability. Then education technology, cybersecurity and blockchain, business and finance, smart mobility and transportation, and space and advanced technology. So nowadays, everybody is looking their research in particular that emerging research domain. So basically, there are n number of domains are there, but here I enlisted some of the major domains, and we will see the some of the major domains one by one after this particular that artificial intelligence, healthcare, agriculture, environment, like that we will see further. Now, why it is important? So as I already stated like that, as per the NBA guidelines, there is a SDG, Sustainable Development Goals policies are there. In 2015, United Nations has designed some sort of rules and regulations related with the Sustainable Development Goals throughout the world. So all such things are going to be mapped related with this particular that SDG, Sustainable Development Goal. There are basically 17 goals are there, and each and every emerging sectors are associated with our SDG goals. For example, suppose artificial intelligence, this is one of the emerging areas are there. It will be linked to the SDG 3, SDG 4, SDG 9, and SDG 11, like AI in healthcare for better diagnosis, AI in education for personalized learning, AI for industry innovation and automation, AI for smart cities and sustainable living, like that. Suppose we are talking about the healthcare. Nowadays, there are the big opportunities. Those are created in terms of healthcare. Okay. So in medical field, it should be mapped with the SDG 3. It improve the healthcare services, reduces disease and mobility, improved well-being for all, like that. Now the third emerging thing is nothing but the agriculture. There are huge number of opportunities are also there in agriculture, because this is one of the heart of our country, and everybody is contributed in terms of the agriculture innovation. Now food security and nutrition are there, sustainability farming and consumption are also there. There is the climate resistance related with the agriculture there, promote ecosystems and biodiversities are also there. Now in terms of education, as we are a faculty member, we are everybody is looking for the quality education. So quality education for all, lifelong learning opportunity, skill development and knowledge sharing, like that. Then cyber security, secure our transitions, digital systems, then protect the privacy of our data, then renewable energies, ensure the access to clean and affordable energy. Okay, everybody is getting the reduce the carbon emissions and climate impact, promote the sustainable energies, like that. And finally, environment. The basically all such things are related with the environment, clean water, sanitations to all, take urgent actions. Means all this emerging, whenever we are going to be correlated with our SDGs, it will be aligned with these all areas. Now, among these all emerging research area, I have picked out the three important areas. We will see further onwards the three important areas one by one related with the emerging techniques. The first area is nothing but healthcare. Now, healthcare and medical sciences. Now, the question is like that: how many researchers or any PG students those are currently joined with this session has going to be work, or they have already started their work in medical sciences? Please reply in the chat. Healthcare and medical sciences. How many of you interested, or those are already started their work in this field? So please reply. Reply in chat. Reply in chat, please. How many of you interested, or those who are already worked? Okay, some reply has come. Okay. Okay, good. So some reply has come related with healthcare. Now, if you see the major research area in terms of the healthcare and medical sciences, here I going to be focused on some of the emerging areas where exactly we are focused on that. The first area is nothing but precision medicine and genomics. Second one is the digital health and telemedicine. Right now, everybody is interested. If some sort of emergencies has occurred, so instead of taking directly go to the hospital, everybody is looking for the digital health and telemedicine, artificial intelligence in healthcare, medical image analysis. More of the researchers are work on basically this topic, medical image analysis related with the diagnosis of different cancer, related with the kidney disease, related with the heart diseases, MRI scan, and number of things are there. Then drug discovery and personalized medicine. Now the wearable health and monitoring systems. Right now we are having the smart watches, different smart equipments with us. So day by day, it will be modified. Then bioinformatics and computational biology, infectious disease predictions and epidemiologies. These are the major research areas where the peoples are working on that. So based on these research areas, there are n number of opportunities are created. So emerging research areas opportunities like that, AI assisted disease diagnosis system. Second one is nothing but early cancer detection using deep learning, promote the patient monitoring using IoT, predictive healthcare analytics, digital twins for personalized treatment, robotic assisted surgeries, smart medical devices, electronic health record analytics by using the blockchain technologies like that. So if you consider on these opportunities, so everybody or the number of researchers are contributed towards this all the opportunities. So the basically some of the opportunities like that, early cancer detection using deep learning. If such things are early detected, so definitely it will be beneficial for our societies also. Second thing is the most appealing area is nothing but robotic assisted surgery. So I have getting the opportunity to visit one of our cancer hospital which is situated in Kolhapur Cancer Hospital. We have seen with my students how exactly the robotic surgeries are going on related with the cancers. So there is a huge potential related with this robotic surgery, which is having the some sort of accuracy levels, which is having some sort of precision levels, which is greater than manual one. Then is nothing but the smart medical devices. Now the number of projects or research those are going on related with the smart medical devices. Those are going to be related with heartbeat. Suppose if people want to count your heartbeat without taking the help of the doctors, then oxygen level of particular that people, then sugar level of particular that people, like that. And the most challenging thing is like that, how secure your electronic health record should be kept. Okay. Now, after these emerging research opportunities, we are concentrated on the some of the real-world applications where exactly we are implemented or where exactly we will go with personal that opportunity. The first thing is like that disease diagnosis and prognosis is there. Precision treatment planning, then smart hospitals, then remote healthcare services, public healthcare surveillance, drug discovery and vaccine development. So these are the current real world application where all such things are required. Okay, we are talking about the smart hospital. So whether it is a one day job, no, it is not a one-day job. Smart hospitals, whenever we are talking about the smart cities, smart countries, smart hospitals, such things related with the smart, it should be related with the particular goals and objectives, whether it should be properly fulfilled or not. Whenever we are talking about the smart is always be it should be a specific means it should be a goal and objective should be specific one. It should be a measurable, it should be a achievable, it should be a realistic, and it should be a time frame. That's why whenever we are talking about the smart, if anything related with this all aspects fulfill our criteria, so definitely it will be it will be fulfilled or it should be a smart one. Now the key technology those are used in this aspect is nothing but artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, IoT, big data, cloud computing, blockchain, and this further generative AI, agentic AI, and number of things we are using key technology for the purpose of serve set of the applications for incalculating all this stuff. Now, if we concentrate on the current research analysis related with the healthcare. So whenever we are doing some sort of research in healthcare, so there will be the possibility, there are n number of huge possibility related with the publications, n number of possibilities related with the funding, industry demands, and future growth. So everybody contributing towards this research opportunity, collaborate with this all the outcomes related with the publications, funding, industry demands for future growth. So definitely it should be the huge potential. If you see the statistic, global market size is very big. Around 534 billions of dollars are invested worldwide related with this field only healthcare. If you see the CAC reports related with the 2024 to 2030, it should be high 15.2% in this area related with all these aspects. Millions of research worldwide, those are working on this particular healthcare related research. Their active clinical, the different trials are going on related with the throughout the world. And finally, the goal is like that we are goes to the better health for a better future. So all these aspects we will see what are the different publication opportunities, what are the different fundings those are available in the healthcare as well as research analysis. If you see the top publishers and journals in healthcare research, so here I'm enlisted the top publishers in this particular area. The first one is nothing but Nature portfolio. The leading journals under these publishers are nothing but Nature Medicines, Nature Biomedical Emergencies, Engineering, sorry, related. Then second one is nothing but Elsewhere, Artificial Intelligence in Medicine, Computer Methods and Programs in Biomedicine, Journals of Biomedicine, Informative, like that. If you go through the Springer Nature, International Journal of Computer Assisted Radiology and Surgery, Medical and Biological Engineering and Computing. Then in terms of IEEE Journals of Biomedical and Health Informative, IEEE Transactions on Medical Imaging. In terms of Wiley publication, International Journal of Medical Informative, Health Informative Science and Systems, Oxford University Press journals, some journals are also there. The Lancet Groups journals are also there. BMG Publishing Groups journals are there. Now MDPI, Diagnostics, Healthcare, Bioengineering journals are also there. And in terms of frontiers, frontier in digital health, frontier in medicines, and frontier in AI, some sort of journals are there. So standalone, if you consider on the healthcare and medical sciences, if you go with the particular publishers as well as the topest or high impact journals, which is the indexed in Scopus, there are, I think, in terms of the healthcare, 60% of the journals cover the healthcare area. So my suggestion is like that the people those are working in this area, you people should go with the top quality journals like Elsewhere, Springer Nature, IEEE, and Wiley. Such journals which is having the very good opportunity to publish your work if your work is up to the that much mark. Now in terms of journal publications, we will see there are n number of funding opportunities are also available. So if you consider on the healthcare research funding, there are two basically funding agencies are with us. The one is the global funding agencies are also there, and in terms of our Indian funding agencies are also there. So globally, the available the funding agencies those are available. Based on that, the first funding agency those are available is nothing but NIH. NIH stands for National Institutes of Health. It will be helpful for the researchers in terms of the biomedical research, precision medicine, genomics, and AI in healthcare. The second one is nothing but European Commission of Horizon Europe, digital health, medical technology, public health, it will be supported. Third one is nothing but the Wellcome Trust, global health, now infectious diseases and mental health, they are considered on that. Now most available funding agency is nothing but Bill and Melinda Gates Foundations. They are always be give us the funding in terms of the vaccine, global health, maternal and child health, like that. World Health Organization, WHO, we are all familiar with that. Public health, basically it is work on public health, disease control, health system. They are supporting in terms of this research areas. National Science Foundation, AI for Health, Biomedical Engineering, and much more funding agencies are also available. Now, if you consider on the Indian funding agencies, Indian Councils of Medical Research, ICMR is there for the purpose of clinical research, public health and medical sciences. Department of Biotechnology, DBT, central government, biotechnology, genomics and drug discovery. Second, central government agencies are nothing but Department of Science and Technology, DST. We are familiar with these DST proposals. Healthcare technologies, medical devices, which are going to be covered. Then NIRF, earlier it will be called as a SUB, Science and Engineering Research Board. Then Councils of Scientific and Industrial Research, GSIR. Then BAR, Biotechnology Industry Research Assistance Council. Then AIMS Research Grants, Tata Trust, and Grant Challenges India. These are the some of the funding agencies. Those are always be helpful for us if we work on particular these healthcare research funding agencies. So suppose you people would like to take a help of industry funding partners. So n number of industry funding partners are also there. Those are helpful for us in terms of our research point of view. So leading industries like that, Johnson and Johnson, then Pfizer, Roche, Siemens, Healthner, Philips, Abbott. These are the some of the names which I listed here, where we can also apply for the funding in terms of our research. Somehow, as a researcher, if we are having some sort of financial crisis, if we don't have that much financial support, so definitely such funding agencies are helpful in terms of healthcare and medical science field. If you apply here, definitely we are getting some sort of funding in terms of any kind of things if you want, in terms of your article processing charges, in terms of any equipment you people wants to buy for your research, any kind of lab you people want to inculcated with your research and you people wants to collaborate with them, definitely they will help us in terms of research funding. Now, top healthcare research data sets. So all these data sets, these are the freely available on Kaggle or itself. They are having their own website. We can use this data set for the different application purpose. The most famous and most popular data sets, which are I already stated here, is nothing but Mimic score, which is a clinical data, disease prediction, IUC analytics applications, n number of records are available over there. It is freely available on Kaggle. NIH chest X-ray, those people would like to work on chest X-ray related related with the pneumonia option, then related with the lung disease detection like that. Then key experts, radiologists like chest disease classification, TCGA, the Cancer Genome Atlas. This is one of the famous data sets. Those are available. Those people who would like to work in a cancer research. Then BRATEST, brain tumor imaging. Then PhysioNet, ECG, ICU monitoring. Then ISIC, COVIDX, UK Biobanks, and LQ collaboration data sets. These are the data sets. Those are freely available. So why we people should go with the such side of the data sets like that? The current scenario, the most important challenge those we are facing in terms of healthcare is like that. Real-time data sets. Whenever we are approaching some of the hospitals related with the real-time data, for the sake of purpose using the real-time data set, definitely they are, or some of the hospitals are denied to give their personal data for the sake of security purpose. So at that time, how exactly we people should move forward with related with our research? So for the sake of helping such a researcher, some sort of the data sets are available. Those are freely available on a Kaggle or their own website for the purpose of doing the research or further things related with their applications. Now, why such things are popular related with the model? So n number of models are available like CNN based on the what type of applications we are doing. CNN is there, vision transformation is also there, UNET is also there, ResNet, LSTM, Transformer, JNN, LLMs. These are the popular models. Those are available for the sake of purpose of helping our research for the purpose of getting the good results. So why these all data sets are important? Because all such data sets are open access, widely cited, benchmark data sets are there, which is acceptable throughout the world, suitable for Scopus and SCI publications, as well as large research community supports. Now, high impact research problems. So here are the different emerging areas and what are the different potential research opportunities related to each and every area I have stated here. In terms of artificial intelligence, AI-assisted diagnosis, explainable AI, clinical decision support system is there. In terms of medical imaging, early disease detection, image segmentation, multimodal imaging is also there. In terms of precision medicine, personalized treatment, genomics, then pharmacognomons is there, digital health, telemedicine, mobile health apps, then different remote patient monitoring systems are there, then wearable healthcare, drug discovery, bioinformatics, medical robotics, smart healthcare, public health, all such research areas, those are emerging ones. Those are There are n number of opportunities currently available for the beginners as well as the people those are having some sort of experience related with particular research. Okay, now now the question is like that: how to start healthcare research? So this is the steps exactly you people should start your healthcare research. First, you people should identify the healthcare problem. Select a relevant and impactful healthcare problem. So first thing is like that: the correct problem identification. This is the major task. Unless and until you people correctly identify healthcare problem, we can't move forward related with all these steps which are stated here. So the selection is important. Second thing is like that: literature review. The review the existing research using the databases like Scopus, PubMed, Google Scholars, proper data sets, proper research, proper the things, those are available on Google, those are available everywhere, whether we are using in terms of the literature review. Select the public data set, the proper public data sets selection related with your particular application is also the major task. Data pre-processing. Somehow we are getting the data which is not in well furnished. This is not in a well form. Whether it will be data cleaning, missing values handling, normalization, feature extraction, means all the pre-processing tasks customs are we are doing well or not. Develop AI, ML, statistical models or any kind of models related with our application. This is one of the challenging tasks. You people should also concentrate on that. Then model evaluation in terms of the result, accuracy level, precision levels, or further features. Those are already stated over there. Then most important thing is like that: the publication. Whether the research paper is published into the reputed journals like Scopus, SCI, Web of Science, like that. And finally, patent funding project and products. Apply for the patents, research grants, or develop a healthcare solution. So if you systematically follow, that's why we are talking like that. Research is a systematic process. If we systematic or scientifically follows all this process, definitely we people get some sort of outcome in terms of this all. Okay. So this is one of the fields. So before moving forward, so I would like to ask some questions related with this. So how many of you having some sort of stuffs related with the healthcare and medical sciences, those are really wants to do their research and those really wants to publish their papers in reputed journals? So please reply. Whether are you getting this point? Am I audible to all? Am I audible? Okay, thank you. Some replies come. So all these things related with the publication in terms of the fundings, those are available. See, why I'm talking like that? If you see the reputed journals and if you consider on their article processing charges, it is almost in terms of $1,000 to $5,000. So somehow it is very difficult for a researcher to pay some sort of the amount in terms of the article processing publication, because in India their charges is around 1 lakh to 2 lakh. Okay, so it is very difficult for us. So for that purpose, what exactly we people should do in some cases? So for that cases, here are the n number of the funding agencies are available. If we collaborate our research with this funding agency, definitely they will give us, if our research is up to that mark, they are having some sort of their instructions or they are having the same sort of set of rules. They are already stated over there. And if we are going to be fulfill such rules, their expectations, definitely they will help us in particular that if you want to do some sort of research. Okay. Now, the second emerging thing is nothing but agriculture and food technology research. So this is the second emerging areas where the peoples are all right now working on that. So agriculture and food technology related with the research. So rapidly change technology, which is helpful for the basically the farmers, those are doing the farming in the small villages. Right now, they are also using the different steps related with the emerging technologies. So here I am enlisted as some of the major research area where exactly the any type of the researchers would like to take the great opportunity to do their researches in this area. So agriculture and food technology research area, the first thing is the precision agriculture. So everywhere we are talking about the smart irrigation, variable rate technology, crop yield prediction. This is the major area where we are having the good opportunities. Then smart farming, IoT-based agriculture, sensor networks, automated farming, then remote sensing and GIS, satellite image analysis, land use mapping, crop monitoring. Now, major research area in terms of agriculture, disease detection, weed detection, crop recommendations, aid forecasting. These are the major research areas. Then in terms of drone technology, crop surveillance, pesticide spraying, soil monitoring, all such research areas are available where there are tremendous amount of or tremendous opportunity for all of us to do our research. Now, what are the different opportunities related with these areas? So, sorry, the next research areas like that climate smart agricultures like carbon farming, sustainable agriculture, climate adaptation, in terms of food technology, food quality analysis, food safety, smart packaging, supply chain optimization. Okay. Now, if you consider all these agriculture research area, so what are the different innovative things related with the this particular research area? What are the current trend analysis? If you see the top research contribution countries among these all, we are placed the number 3 behind the United States and China in terms of agriculture research point of view, in terms of scientific publication, in terms of research funding, in terms of the industry demand, patent opportunity, like that. So the key drivers like that, everybody is having the opportunity to work on the climate change, growing populations, food security, water conservation, digital agriculture, sustainable farming, all these areas where the highest going to be impact or it should be having the highest impact related with our research. Now, I am here stated some of the publishers and top journals in agriculture and food technology. Elsewhere, if you consider on the elsewhere journals, computers and electronics in agriculture, agriculture systems, field crop research, then Springer Nature, precision agriculture, food bioprocess technology, ergonomy for sustainable development, in terms of Wiley, plant biotechnology journal, journal of agronomy and crop science, MDPI, agriculture, agriculture, agronomy, remote sensing sensors, nature portfolio, IEEE access, IEEE transactions, IEEE sensor journal related with the smart agriculture, Taylor and Francis, International Journal of Agriculture Sustainability, Oxford University Press, Frontier and PLOS. The most famous PLOS journals are PLOS 1, PLOS Sustainability and Transformation. So here I listed the some of the leading journals with the leading publishers in terms of our agriculture and food technology research. Now, top funding agencies for agricultural research, if you consider on the global as well as Indian funding agencies, which are enlisted here. So the first agency is nothing but CGR. It is globally related with the food security, climate smart agriculture. Then USDA, NIFA, then Horizon Europe, FAO, World Bank. Most famous is nothing but the World Bank, which is give us the funding in terms of sustainable agriculture projects. Then National Science of Foundation, NSF. In terms of our India, ICAR also there, DBT is also there, Department of Biotechnology, Department of Science and Technology, DST, NRF, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer, ISRO, NABARD, BIRAC. These all the funding agencies are available where we can apply the different funds. We can collaborate with them for the sake of doing any kind of research with the agriculture and food technology. Now, industries, industries, famous names are John Deere, Syngenta, Corteva, Mahindra Agribusiness, Jain Irrigation System, ITC Agribusiness, NetAfem, Microsoft FarmBeats, TCL Digital Agriculture. So there are n number of funds are also available in these industries. If you want some sort of funding, you can directly apply over there. Definitely, if you fulfill their conditions, they will help us. Now, priority funding areas in terms of future 10, if you consider the future 10 years, AI in agriculture, precision farming, drone technology, smart irrigation, climate smart agriculture, agri IoT, sustainable farming, food security, agriculture robotics, and carbon farming. These are the priority funding areas where if you work on that or if you want to do some sort of research in particular that area, definitely any type of the funding agency is helpful for us in terms of our further research. Now, top agriculture research data sets, those are freely available on their website as well as Kaggle. The most important is nothing but plant village. Basically, it is for crop disease detection, plant disease classification, Eurosat, satellite imaging, related to the land use and crop classification, then Sentinel-2, crop deep, related with our plant diseases, deep learning based disease algorithm, agriculture vision, Radiant Earth ML Hub, open land map, rice disease data set, focus state data sets are there, and NASA power. These are the some of the popular data sets. Those are available freely for the sake of purpose doing our research. Okay. Now, popular AI models. Suppose if we are work on the crop disease detection, then CNN is best. Then vision transformer is there. LO model, weed and pest detection. Basically, we people should go with the LO model. Unite, field segmentation, random forest, yield prediction, LSTM, weather forecasting, transfer models, graph neural networks. All such models are available related with what kind of application, what kind of work we are doing in a agriculture. Now, the research publications, precision agriculture in terms of applications, crop monitoring, smart farming, climate prediction, smart irrigation, yield prediction, pest and disease detection, and sustainable agriculture. Now, high impact research opportunity in these all research area in terms of our agriculture point of view, artificial intelligence, crop detection, yield prediction, precision agriculture, variable rate technology, smart irrigation, remote sensing and GIS, satellite-based crop monitoring, land use and land cover mapping, then vegetation and soil analysis, drone technology, crop health monitoring, precision spraying, field surveillance and mapping, then climate smart agriculture, climate change adaptation, carbon farming, resilient and sustainable practices. If you go with the IoT, smart greenhouse, soil and environment monitoring, smart irrigation systems are also available. Food security in terms of food technology, supply chain analytics, food traceability, post-harvest loss reduction, agriculture robotics, autonomous harvesting, weeding robots, field automation. Now, in terms of biotechnology, disease-resistant crops, genomics for maker assistance breeding, then biofertilizer and biopesticides, water resource management, water conservation, irrigation optimization, drought prediction and management, like that. Means what? Here the n number of opportunities are there, potential research topics. If you want to do your research, you can choose any one of the topic. You people find out the problems related with particular that topic or emerging areas, and you are trying to find out the solution with the help of the latest technology. Okay. So my question is like that, how many of you doing their research in agriculture field right now, or those are interested to do their research in agriculture and food technology? Please reply in chat. Those are currently working in this field, agriculture and food technology. Okay. Those who want to do their research. Okay. Now, up till now, we are concentrated on the two emerging areas. The first one is nothing but healthcare and medical field, and second one is nothing but the agriculture and food technology research. Now, the third opportunity related with our emerging area is nothing but the education and learning technologies. As now, we all are the faculty members. We all are the research scholars. Some of them are the nothing but the students, PG students, those wants to do the research. This is also the one of the emerging field is nothing but education and learning technologies. Nowadays, students are also having some sort of expectations with us related with the rapidly changed technology, whether the teachers are adapted such a technology in terms of their teaching, whether they are adapted such kind of the technology in terms of their delivery, in terms of their day-to-day life use related with the ICT classrooms like that. Are you hear me? Hello? Any reply? Reply in chat. Are you hear me? Is it okay? Okay. Thank you. So, what are the different major areas in terms of our education and learning technology? The first area is nothing but artificial intelligence in education. Here, intelligent tutoring systems are there, AI-based assessment process, personalized learning, AI-powered chatbots. These are the major research areas where the different researchers as well as the teachers are working on that. Second important area is nothing but the learning analytics, student performance prediction, educational data mining, learning behavior analysis, early dropout prediction. Okay, this is the major challenge related as the teacher related with the dropout of the students. If you early predicted it, definitely we will see some sort of remedies based on that. Now, AR, VR, and metaverse, virtual laboratories, immersive learning, stimulus-based education, virtual campus, like that. Then online and blended learning, like MOOCs, hybrid learning models, e-learning platforms, distance education, then gamification. So instead of doing the lectures theoretically, why not it should be make it more interesting in terms of the gamification by creating some sort of the games like educational games, game-based learning, student engagement, motivation analytics like that. And the most famous area is nothing but M learning. We people call it as the mobile learning applications, micro learning, anywhere learning, collaborative learning, like that. So these are the major research areas where exactly we people would like to do our research. Okay. Now, educational data mining, student behavior analysis, academic performance analytics, learning pattern discovery, predictive analysis, then blockchain in education, simply the digital certificates, sake of purpose, it is will be beneficial in terms of exam point of view, academic credential verification, secure student records, smart academic contracts. Okay, so these are the major research areas where the n number of opportunities are created related with the different kind of research. So if you see the current trends or analysis in terms of the education point of view, education trend research analysis, India placed fourth place behind United States, China, and UK. Now, the challenging thing is like that. The key drivers of education of research is like that. Whether we are properly facing or properly to use the digital transformation, artificial intelligence, online learning, personalized education, mobile technology, lifelong learning. Okay, enhancement learning outcome, whether it will be enhanced, whether it will be to promote the equity and accessibility, improve the teaching effectiveness in our day-to-day life, drive the different innovations and technology adaptations, supports the sustainable education system for the purpose of sake of achieving our SDG 4, which is based on our quality education. Now build future ready learners, whether some sort of remedies or whether the some sort of things we are concerned on that, like that. Means in teaching, in engineering and educational field, any kind of field education, some sort of research are required to calculate or to fulfill all the expectations of the society as well as the students. Now, top funding agencies for education research, if you consider on the global, the most famous funding agency which is available is nothing but the UNESCO, Education Policy, Digital Learning, SDG 4, then UNICEF, Inclusion Education, Child Learning, World Bank. Globally, it will be available educational reform, edtech, skill development, then Horizon Europe for the purpose of digital education, AI in education, National Science Foundation, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, then British Council, OECD. Those are available globally. All these funding agencies are there. Now, in terms of our India, there are n number of Indian funding agencies are also available, which are helpful in our research. Is nothing but NIRF, formerly called as SERV, Educational Technology and Education for Purpose Major Research Areas. UGC, Higher Education Research, then AICT, Technical Education and Innovation, then ICSSR, Educational Research and Social Sciences. DST is for Digital Learning Technology, then MITI, this is the AI Digital India EdTech platform, then Minister of Education for the sake of purpose of national education policies and digital education, and last one is nothing but Niti Aayog, Atal Innovation Mission for the sake of innovation and skill development. So all these funding agencies are supported if our research with in line with their rules and regulations, and our research is up to the much more. Now there are n number of industry funding partners. Those are helpful in terms of education. Is nothing but Google for Education, Microsoft Education, IBM Skills Build, Intel Education, Coursera, Cisco Networking Academy, edX, then Oracle Academy, AWS Academy, and Infosys Springboards. So all such industry funding partners are always ready for the giving some sort of any kind of support if we are going to be apply over there, if we are really working in a educational research. So there are n number of funds, those are available related with this company, and they're utilized for the sake of education, for the sake of doing the societal point of view, beneficial for the society as well as the beneficial for their industry point of view. Now, top publisher and journals which are available in educational learning technology. If you consider on the Springer Nature, Education and Information Technology, Smart Learning Environment, these are the journals, those are available in elsewhere. Computers and Education, Computer in Human Behavior, Learning and Instruction. Now, in terms of IEEE Transition on Learning Technology, IEEE Access, Wiley, British Journal of Education Technology, Taylor and Francis, Sage Publication, MDPI, Frontier, Oxford University Press, ACM, all these publishers related with their top leading journals are available in terms of our journal publication in education and learning technology. Now, top education research data sets, those are available. First is nothing but the OLAT, Open University Learning Analytic data sets, assessment data sets, EdNet, Credit PISA, TeamNet, MOOCube, Khan Academy datasets, XApp Learning Records, UCI Student Performance datasets. All such datasets are freely available on their website. If we are really do any kind of applications like student performance prediction, student performance analysis, MOOC recommendation system, any type of the comparative educational research like that. Okay, so we can use such available data sets for the sake of our research also. Now, So research application in education. So these are the major areas where exactly we are concentrating on that: student performance prediction, learning analytics, intelligent tutoring systems, adaptive learning, educational data mining, online learning, AI chatbots for education, early dropout predictions, like that. So it will be beneficial not only for us, it will be beneficial for our colleges, it will be beneficial for our universities, it will be beneficial for our the different universities, like major universities, as well as it will be beneficial for our countries also, if we are doing some sort of research in terms of these different parameters or research applications over there. So there are a number of opportunities are available also here. So based on this, up till now we are concentrating on the first three different emerging areas like healthcare, agriculture, and education. Now the further 20 to 15 minutes we are concentrating on the emerging research topics. How exactly the different emerging research topics those are stated, those are designed in line with this area, so that any kind of beginners, any PG students, any experienced research also can start their research in these areas also. Is it clear? Am I audible? Are you getting my this point? Okay, good. Also, you reply in the chat if you are having any queries related with this all topics right now. So should we move forward? So here I design, here I am systematically analyze, here I systematically review some sort of the recent trends related to all these areas, or based on this, I have designed some sort of research topic where exactly the everybody can contribute themselves in terms of research point of view. Now, the first emerging research topics in healthcare. So here n number of research topics are there. The first topic is nothing but AI-based early disease diagnosis using medical images, explainable deep learning for clinical decision support, wearable sensors for continuous patient health monitoring, federated learning for secure medical and data analytics, blockchain-based electronic health records for management system, intelligent telemedicine platform for remote patient care, AI-driven drug discovery using molecular data analysis, deep learning for brain tumor detection using MRI, smart ICU monitoring using internal of medical things, predictive analytics for personalized healthcare recommendation systems. So after carefully analyze the papers or the research things those are available related with our healthcare systems, I have stated all these topics related with for the people those are would like to do their research, okay, or those are started to begin their research, they can also choose these topics and they can also go with the particular that research point of view. Now in terms of agriculture, AI-based crop disease detection using leaf images, smart irrigation system using Internet of Things technology, deep learning for crop yield prediction models, drone-based precision agriculture for smart farming applications, remote sensing techniques for crop health monitoring, AI-driven weed detection using computer vision techniques, climate smart agriculture using predictive data analytics, IoT-based soil moisture monitoring and irrigated irrigation control, blockchain-based agriculture supply chain traceability system, and autonomous agriculture robots for precision farming and operations. Now, in terms of our education, AI-based personalized learning recommendation system for students, intelligent tutoring system using large language models, learning analytics for students, performance prediction models, adaptive learning platform using artificial intelligence techniques, AI chatbots for smart educational support services, blockchain-based academic certificate verification and authentication, virtual reality-based interactive learning environment development, educational data mining for early dropout prediction, gamification strategies to improve student learning engagement, and explainable artificial intelligence for educational decision support. So as per my knowledge, I have stated all these topics related with our emerging research area. Definitely there will be the big opportunity for all of us to do some sort of further research in this topic also. Okay, this definitely it will be helpful for our not only for us, for all our students also, for our society also, for our farmers also. Okay. Now we are talking about the active repeated Scopus index journals. Okay. So my question is like that: how exactly we people should go with the active or repeated Scopus index journal? So how exactly we are identify like that whether the particular journal is active one or whether it is a repeated one? So what things we are see in terms of their activeness, in terms of their reputation, or in terms of their quality? We people talk like that the quality journals, whether it is a quality one. So can anybody give me a chat how exactly we are going to be identified? Already I have stated here some of the points where exactly we will see in terms of the activeness related to Scopus index, in terms of quality, creditability, global reach, research impact, like that. All such things are there, like high quality, repeated publishers, global visibility, research impact, Scopus index, whether it will be indexed. Yes, exactly. Citation is also there, whether it is a majorly cited. Any other reply? Now, my next question is like that: even though we are taking care of all these and we are writing our manuscript and we are submitted to some of the journals, so why our manuscript sometimes it will be rejected? What are the reasons behind that rejection? Can anybody reply in chat? What are the different reasons of the rejections? Even though we are spending months, number of months to prepare it, but still it is going to be rejected by the particular that journal editor boards. Why? What is the reason behind that? So I am requesting all of you, please reply in the chat. So that's why we will move forward. What is the reason behind that? Rejection. Suppose somehow all of our researchers and some of the students are also there. They are also applying over the number of the journals, and maybe they are getting the okay duplicate contents. First thing, second thing, reply please. Poor research quality. Good. Now there is also the question based on this topic. How will we identify whether our research quality is poor or whether it will be good? Okay. Any other? Are you hear me? Okay. So all these reasons are correct, but based on these reasons, there are n number of reasons are also associated with that. So here I am going to be show you why exactly the different things related with our particular Scopus index journal or Web of Science or any kind of journals are going to be the rejected our papers as well as the accepted our papers. What are the parameters they are looking for? Okay, so we will discuss one by one. So before that, there are n number of journals, those are Scopus active or high quality journals, those are available. Here I am listed some of the journals like Nature Medicines, the Lancet Digital Health, Journal of Biomedical Informative, in terms of our healthcare and medical science like IEEE, in terms of agriculture and food technology, computer and electronic in agriculture, precision agriculture, agriculture system, agriculture by MDPI, nature food, and education and learning technology like computer science education, education and information technology, smart learning environment, IEEE transition on learning technology, like that. Means here I am listed some of the repeated journals, those are actively, those are Scopus active, those are having the highest impact or high impact journals are there. Now my next question is like that: why our manuscripts are rejected? So based on that, there are n number of reasons are there. So before started to rejection, I would like to inculcated with our FDP themes related with the AI. What are the different AI tools for researchers? Those are available. So can the researcher can take help of such tools for the purpose of writing their papers, for the purpose of writing their research proposals, for the purpose of writing their funding proposals. It will be beneficial in terms of all these aspects. So here I am enlisted some of the tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, Cloud, then SciSpace, Elicit, Consensus, Litmaps, GenAI, Quillboot, Mendeley, Research Rabbits. So these are the n number of AI tools. Those are available. If we are taking the help of each and every tool, it will be beneficial for us for the different purpose of the writing different kind of the research proposals and research manuscript. So we will see how these tools are helpful for us in terms of which parts they are covered whenever we people wants to do any kind of research. Now, here are the systematic process research activities I enlisted, and I am going to be recommended some of the AI tools for that. Suppose you people would like to do literature review. So my recommendation like that, you people should go with the SciSpace, Elicit, Consensus. Those are the AI tools, those are available, which is helpful for literature review purpose. Suppose you people would like to discover any kind of problem statement, research discovery, at that time we want to go with the research rabbit, connected papers, litmaps. These are the tools which is helpful for the purpose of discovering our problem statements. Then next one is the academic writing. These tools are helpful for the purpose of our academic writing like ChatGPT, Cloud, GenAI, Grammarly, like that. Suppose if people would like to do reference management in terms of the journal's point of view, in terms of the journal demands. So if people should go with the Zotero, Mendeley, EndNote. Then for the purpose of data analysis, we are using the languages like Python, R, Jupyter Notebook, Google Colab. We are using it for the purpose of doing the analysis. In terms of visualization, Tableau, Power BI, Origin Pro, we are going to be used for the figures and diagram purpose. Suppose if people would like to draw a figure and diagrams, so these are the BioRender AI tool is available, Canva is also available, Napkin AI is also available, and most famous tool is nothing but Mermaid. In terms of grammar and paraphrasing, we are people should go with the Grammarly, Quillboot, WordTune, like that. In terms of coding and programming, we people take the help of GitHub, then Cursor AI, ChatGPT. So plagiarism changing, my recommendation is like that. We people should always go with the Turnitin and Authenticate, because these all the two tools are majorly recommended by all the journals, voice and videos. For that purpose, we people go with the 11 Labs, Synthesia, Hygiene. These are the tools, those are available. And finally, Research Assistant, Perplexity AI, Notebook LM, and Gemini. These are the tools, AI tools, those are available, which are helpful in terms of our different research activities. Okay. Any up till now, any difficulty? If you want to ask anything about that, are you getting my point? Whether I'm audible? So my recommendation like that, you people should go with this all AI tool. At least one of the tools you people use for the one of the purpose. Definitely it will be helpful for your writing a different kinds of manuscript as well as different proposal also. Okay. Now, so here I'm enlisted some of the reasons why are our research papers are going to be rejected. Okay. So basically, instead of acceptance rate, the rejection rate of any kind of researcher is always be high. If you apply the number of manuscripts in a number of journals, at that time we are find out that the rejection rates are always be high. So why it is going to be high? What are the common reasons for paper rejection? Where I would be enlisted here. So before this, whenever we are start or whenever we people would like to apply any kind of manuscript, which or paper submission, before start with the paper submission, which are the different things are always keep in your mind. while submitting any kind of manuscript or paper which we are enlisted here. Now, first one is like that word. What exactly initial editor screening? What exactly the first thing editors want to see in your paper? The first thing is like that the scope. The n number of papers are immediately rejected related with the scope mismatch. So before applying any kind of papers, first check the journal scope. Each and every journal has stated their scope, and you just check our manuscript whether our manuscript is written or which is prepared based on their scope. If it is going to be a mismatch, initial level editor teams are in initial step of screening, it will be rejected. Second thing is nothing but the formatting issues. Each journal is having its own template, and they are giving the guidelines related with how exactly our manuscripts will be prepared. If we are not prepared our manuscript as per the guideline, those are stated by the journal, initial level screening editors are going to be rejected. The third most important part is nothing but the plagiarism detection. Nowadays, n number of journals or almost all journals are expecting not only the plagiarism level of our manuscript as well as they are also check the air levels. How many air flags are also available in our particular that manuscript. So if it is beyond the limit, if it is high, so basically each journal is expected their plagiarism or manuscript plagiarism is below 10 and air detection flag is below 25%. If we are not fulfill the criteria of particular that related to the plagiarism policies, definitely initial level editor screenings it will be rejected. Suppose we are passing all these screenings, and once we are going to be passed, editor send our manuscript for a peer review, where the two times or at least two or three blind peer review processes are going on. What exactly reviewers are looking for? The first thing the reviewer is looking for is nothing but the novelty, whether the work is novel, and if they find there is a weak novelty, definitely it will be rejected. Second thing, they are concentrated on the what type of or which methodology which are going to be used in this particular manuscript, or it is properly used or not. If it is poor, definitely it will be rejected. And third most important rejection related with our peer review process is nothing but weak and insufficient results. If our results is up to not that much marks, if we are not compare the latest results with other results, and if you not shown how exactly our system is more beneficial, more accurate than the others, they are definitely rejected in this step also. So the paper rejection rates are high because of all these reasons. So if we consider on this all these points, and if you prepare our manuscript based on these points, so definitely there is a possibility of increasing to our paper publication rate. So the common reasons we are all stated: poor literature review, no clear research gap, lack of innovation, weak methodology, insufficient results, poor writing quality, journal scope mismatch, formatting issues, ethical issues, weak conclusions, inadequate citation, and limited practical impact. So all these common reasons are related with our paper rejection. So if we clearly consider down all these reasons, and if we write our manuscript by keeping or by considering all these rejection reasons, definitely it will be beneficial for us to be accepted rate, to increase our accepted rate of manuscript. Now, what are the points related with the acceptance? How to increase your paper acceptance rates? So here I am going to be suggested or recommended some of the things, like select a novel research problem. Your problem should be a novel. Okay, those are available among the some similar kind of research. Perform a comprehensive literature review. Then clearly define the research gap. Develop a strong methodology. Conduct comprehensive experiments. Improve manuscript quality. Select the right journals. and address the reviewer comments personally, professionally. It is important. So if you concentrate on all these steps, all these points, definitely there is the possibility of paper acceptance, rate of your paper acceptance. So that's why the golden formula for any kind of paper acceptance is like that: novel idea, strong literature review, clear research gap, robust methodology, comprehensive experiments, high quality writing, right journal selection. All this, if you consider while writing your manuscript, definitely there will be the chances of acceptance of your paper is more. Is it clear? So with this, today we will stop here. If you are having any queries, any questions, so it will be welcome for you. So meanwhile, I will show you how exactly you people would like to see. Okay. So suppose you people would like to find out the journals, how exactly it will be find out. So the basic thing is like that. Suppose you people would like to do your research in particular areas, and you people would like to see what are the different journals those are available in that area. The best method is nothing but you people should go with the Google Scholar. You just type Google Scholar. Okay. Now go to the Google Scholar, and it's my recommendations to all. At least each and every researcher is having its own Google Scholar account. Okay. So if you go in a Google Scholar, and suppose you people would like to just paste the number of topics those I already stated. For example, suppose these are the journals, and the topics those are suggested like education, AI-based personalized recommendation system for students. And I would like to see how many researchers have contributed related with this topic. Okay, so the recent things, the such things or such lists are available. Now you have to just pick out the standard journals like IEEE, elsewhere, okay, Springer, like that, and you also see the where exactly such journals are published. Also, such manuscripts are published, like 2020, 2024, 2025, like that. So my suggestion is like that. You people just pick out the high quality journal first. Once you feel like that now the journal things are over right now, sufficient journals I have picked out, you people should go with the high quality conference papers, conference papers like IEEE, Springer, like that. So each and every people should have this Google Scholar account for the purpose of doing how exactly the different research are contributing related with the particular area. Is it clear? So if you click on that, all the informations are given, and it will be directly reverts towards the particular that website where we see their contribution of particular researcher. Okay, like that. So it is IEEE Explore. This is one of the journal papers those are published by these people based on this or similar kind of topics. Now, second, this thing is like that. I would like to recommend it like that. Whether your journal is active or not, whether it is a Scopus active or not, how exactly it will be see? Just type Scopus, okay, and just click on that. Only simple word Scopus, okay. Now, such things are open over there. Now you just click on the sources, okay. In sources, you have to type your journal name here, any kind of journal, and just see whether it is active or not. For example, suppose Nature Medicine. This is one of the journal which I pick out here, and just I would like to type here Nature Medicine. So in list, this Nature Medicine come. Then just click on that, okay, which is having the 73.9 side score, which is considered as a higher one. Just click on that, and if you click on that, you just see whether it is currently active or not. Okay, so all such tips are given related with their activeness. Now the Scopus has updated their data sets, so some sort, somehow it will be not displayed. So alternative, alternative, how exactly we will see. Now just click on Scopus preview. Okay. Now go to the, here n number of things are given here. So here there is a one option, Scopus source title list. If you see here, Scopus source title list, just click on that. After clicking on that, here scroll below, and once you scroll below, finally you will see download the source title list. There is option download the source title list. Okay, just click on that. Okay, it will be downloaded. Means Scopus per month have updated their data sets. Means which journal is active, which journal is newly accepted, which journals are discontinued, like that. If you click on that, you will see the list is activated or active in May 2026. So based on this, you will pick out our journal. Okay. Okay, just see. So all these are the source title, journal names are there. Where exactly you will see? You will see in this mode, active or inactive. Okay, always concentrate on that. If it is active, then only you have to pick out this journal for your publication point of view. If it is inactive, don't be selected it. Inactive means it will be discontinued. Okay, if you see here, Scopus sources according to May 2026, the second tab related with the accepted titles, the new accepted titles in Scopus. Okay, these lists are also there here. Now, which titles are discontinued in May to 2026? All these titles are discontinued. Okay, so before, that's why the selection of the journal is important. So this is the way how exactly you will see whether your journal is active in Scopus or not. This is the second way. Okay, the first way is like that, you have to check in sources, and it is not going to be fine, you will check in particular that list only. Okay, second thing is like that. Now, thing I would like to recommend all of you like that, you people should have the ORCID ID of each and every researcher. ORCID ID. So what is ORCID ID? ORCID ID is your permanent or persistent ID, which is unique among all the researchers those are working throughout the world. Okay. For example, if you concentrate on this ORCID ID, so all your work, all your publications are under this repository only, single repository. If you see, for example, suppose I would like to see any researcher, for example, my name, Gavali, and if I click on that, so there are n number of Pralhad Gavali list is there. Okay, those are contributing towards the research. So my ID is like that, 8884 here. So if I click on that, it gives us all the information, all kind of works. Okay, repeated journals, repeated publication in a single repository. So currently 13 publications in my profile in ORCID. This is my standard ORCID ID like that. And you are also link your Scopus author ID with your ORCID ID. Always keep in your mind, the both the IDs are linked with each other. If I click on my Scopus author ID, once your first paper is indexed in Scopus, Scopus will give us the Scopus author ID. This is the standard or unique author ID. Or based on this ID, you people see how many documents are there. Okay, what are the different steps related documentations are there, like that. So total 10 documents are in my Scopus profile. I have 100 citations, okay, in my Scopus profile, like this. So this is your standard IDs are there. So my recommendations to all of you is like that. You people should have your ORCID ID. You people should have your Scopus author ID as well as Web of Science author ID also. Is it okay? Okay. So we will see some questions if you have any questions.
Yes, any questions? Participants can ask any questions in the chats.
Hello, am I audible? Okay. Now the question is like that. Explain about the semantic scholar ID. Is there is need of it? So according to me, semantic, especially this semantic scholar ID is especially specific for a semantic website only. Okay, if you go with the semantic scholar website and if you design your own IDs, draw your own IDs, it will be specific or it will be stated repeated only particular that semantic scholar ID only. Okay, so basically ORCID ID is acceptable throughout the world. So my recommendation is like that. Even though you are having the semantic scholar ID, you people should have the ORCID ID also. For banking, is there any specific application? Yes, for the sake of purpose doing the bankings are connected always related with the cyber security as well as the blockchain. So these are the two emerging technologies or areas where exactly we are inculcated with related with our banking applications. Because in banking, security aspects are more. So that's why we are using the AI, blockchain. Okay, whenever we are combining these all technologies together related with the cyber security, definitely n number of applications are created in banking sector also. Thank you, Vatsha sir. Any other?
Okay. As we come to the end of today's FDP session, I sincerely thank Dr. Gawi for the insightful and engaging presentation. Your valuable knowledge, practical examples, and interactive approach have made this session highly informative and enriched for all of us. Okay, now I will share the feedback link and the question link. Please do solve it. I request all the participants to turn on the camera so that we can take a photo. Okay, once again, on behalf of the organizing committee, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to the respected resource person for dedicating valuable time and sharing expertise with us. We also thank all the participants for their active participation and enthusiasm throughout the session. Thank you all for being a part of today's FTP. Have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.
Hello. Thank you, madam. I'm also requesting to all the participants, if you want any kind of help from me, any kind of research related queries will have, so definitely you will ask. I already use my number and email ID with you. I already share with you. If you have any doubt, so please let me know related with this all. Thank you very much. Hello. So there is a one request to all the participants. Tomorrow the session will be start sharp at 10 a.m. So I'm going to be request to all of you. Please be join at sharp 9:45. The link will be forwarded in our WhatsApp group. Okay, tomorrow morning. So thank you very much. Now you can leave the meeting.